Hello and welcome back everyone to another episode of Let's Play Pathologic 2. In the last episode we finished on a, slightly sad note because we were shot. But that means we are in a slightly worse condition. And we are back at the point we found ourselves in already last time. The benefit being that we kind of know what we need to do now. Do we though? I guess that's the question we need to answer. But for the time being, we are back at about 10:30. We need to make our way over to the town hall to trigger the 3 couriers to pop up. Now, we've learned the last time that the one over here might be the one with the biggest challenge. I have been thinking about this a lot, and I am still contemplating, and we'll probably see how it goes in a minute, whether I should maybe start with this one. I think initially I thought I'll just go for the one in the middle, because that's the one that we had to chase, and then I think it ended up being around here, the Broken Heart Workshop, where we treated a random thug, and then we spoke to a potential successor of us ourselves, but ultimately learned that the courier had gotten away, injured, but somewhere in the streets. Now, I went through this way then just to see if we could find him. We couldn't make him out, so that was a slight challenge, and I'm sure it's potentially the one that we need to locate. We had one that was definitely dead, and then there was the one over here where we met the changeling again. And ultimately met our own fate, because she did warn us. She said, oh, there's soldiers on the way. I'm not quite sure if we could have made maybe one of those turns through the rocky wall here, if there would have been another way for us to take. But I guess we will have to find it out. Let's have a quick look at our inventory. Excuse me. We still have 7 of the boosted tinctures, which is great. We still have quite a bit of food, which is good, and we probably need something right away. I actually wonder whether didn't we have the fish before? I'm not quite sure anymore, to be honest with you, so I can't remember if it put us back at the position at least where we have the items again before we use them. But regardless, we're looking good. We have 2 casks, we still have 2 pemmicans, we have the smoked fish, and we have another 10. We have a few bottles of water as well. And I believe we have more than enough immunity boosters, at least for the time being. We still have some weaker ones as well, but this one is particularly good because it also helps us reduce our exhaustion ever so slightly. I've already put the marker on the town hall, so without further ado, let's get going. And I hope I haven't forgotten anything else, but you know what, before we head out, let's at least reduce the hunger by quite a bit. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Now we can head out. Quick look left and right. It's this direction that we need to take. Although, wait, I should have probably checked this. Yeah, we'll take the direction through here again, because this district at the moment is of course infected, and we want to make sure we get the fastest, but also one of the more secure ways. And then we just have to here be careful again, because it's an area where there's a lot of thugs around. Okay, so this one, and I think it was the second entry that we want to take. Okay, let's go. I'm curious to see how we can get to a different outcome. I wonder if I should have maybe just stuck to searching for that one courier rather than going to the 3rd one. But because time was running out, because I think ultimately we will only have until 10 PM of this day to get all of this sorted. And then of course there's the small matter of we still having to decide. Do we actually want the papers to reach the kernel, or do we want to prevent them from getting there? And I think, if my interpretation is correct, we have learned that if the papers get delivered, then the polyhedron gets bombarded, which means it will be the end of the kin. If we don't get them delivered, then the town will continue to suffer, but the kin will survive. Yeah, not the easiest decision to make. Oh, clock is ticking, as always. It's already 11, but we're almost there. Left or right? I think it doesn't really make much of a difference. Almost there. And I think it was straight to the left, if I remember correctly. Yes, that was the gentleman. Hello. General Block is once again in control of the troops. No Longin's people here. This will not be discussed. We leave at 10. This will not be discussed either. So what do you want? Has a courier been here, carrying papers? 3 couriers have been here, but they all missed the general, so they went out into the town to look for him. I see. He went out to restore order. Longin's people had 3 outposts in the town, so he could be at any one of them. So the couriers went after him, and they split up. I guess. Longin's men had 3 outposts, that's all I know. I'll go look for them then. However it goes with the rebels. Our train departs today at 2200. Those are our orders. Army departs at 10 then? I should hurry. Okay, we know this already. So now we're getting the notification. Army leaves at 10. If they have the Inquisitor's orders, they'll make the shot. Otherwise, they'll likely just leave. Again, kind of a hint that we could probably also be passive about and just see in what waits. I'm thinking that may lead to an entirely different outcome. I'm not sure, but I don't want to risk it. The couriers are looking for General Block. He could be in any of the remaining zones of conflict, so let's have a look then. Yes, this is the one we went to first, and this is where the Bachelor sat, and he had murdered the carrier. And he was promoting for letting the polyhedron stay, I think. Then we went after this one. It turned into this whole ordeal. We couldn't find the carrier, and that's when we went over here, where we met the changeling, and then got shot. So, I wonder if it's different if we go first here. But I'm also very nervous about getting shot again. If it was 1 or 2 soldiers, that was fine, but it looked like a whole row of them, so I'm not sure how we could have avoided that, if that is even possible. I really don't know. So I think I'm going to start with the Bachelor off as well, just to tick off that box. And then it's again decision time. But I wonder where else, because this district is infected, so it makes it really difficult, because we can't really stay in this area forever, and also, is it really just random? Would that courier maybe have turned somewhere else again? I mean, it's really tough to tell, and I don't think there was any other indication as to, like, giving you a hint where you could look for him. And it was made even more difficult because you had a ton of bodies lying in the streets. Yeah. Anyhow, Bachelor first, and we'll take it from there. I will continue to double check on the map. Of course, to know that I'm going in the right direction, but also to make sure that we don't losing too much time. Yeah, we can just go around in that corner. Yeah, of course, this was infected again. Check. Yep. Trying to do a little bit better in terms of the stamina management than last time. Okay, I think that was not too bad. Alright, my friend.
Your behavior is ridiculous. Stop playing detective and start tending to the sick.
I think all these plague days have been leading to me doing something like this. Been accused of all sorts of crimes. I was innocent. There were rumors that I was a looter, that I walked around with a revolver killing people. I guess I had to prove them right. That was my line, Emschen. I can't remember what options I did take last time, so if I take the same or something different, it's not deliberate. I genuinely don't remember. That was my line, Emschen. Do you condemn me? Does it matter, Emschen? We've known each other for a week. You've got blood on your hands, so do I. No. First tell me why, then I'll think. I don't condemn him, but I'll go for this. Maybe he gives us a slightly different explanation. First tell me why. The army's leaving, dragging their ungodly cannons with them. The general needs to make one final shot. He is loath to shoot people, but something must be destroyed. And I won't let them shoot the polyhedron, or do anything within my power to stop it. It's the only living thing around here, if you think about it. You would know, Oinon. Shifting the boundary between death and life is like your whole shtick, isn't it? Why did you kill him? Shifting the boundary between death and life. Kind of, yeah. Why did you kill him? I tried to ask him nicely, but he wouldn't give me the papers. A zealot. I wonder what she did to him. Well, she is good at convincing people. Why are you here? Where are the papers? Why do you want them? I have my own plans for my hometown. See the ashes over there, on the floor? Barely managed to do it before you arrived. Smart of me to burn them rather than eat them, I think. You're a surgeon. You would have dug it out. You would have dug it all out of my gut. No, unlike you, I don't kill people for papers. This tower is the only valuable thing around here. Perhaps all 300 years of this wretched town's history happened just so that this flower could bloom atop this pile of shit. 300 years, such much older. I think that's what we took last time as well. 1,000 maybe. The abattoir has been its head since time immemorial. Once, maybe. But now the abattoir has become the town's putrid ass. The head is elsewhere. That head is what we must preserve. But what for? I'll tell you. I will. The way I'd tell a close, intimate friend. Have I ever told you about my Thanatica? I don't think so. Then listen. I had a lab in the capital. We studied the dynamics and progression of death. If you pardon the big words, we tried to defeat it, or at least figure it out enough that people could decide for themselves whether the time has come, or not. Were you successful? I can't share the details. We don't have time. And anyway, you'd have to be me and live there 2 weeks with my head on your shoulders to notice and realize all that I have. Trust me, destroying the tower would delay our triumph over death indefinitely. So in order to defeat death, it must be preserved? I don't care about the outside world. We have to sacrifice the tower so that my town can live, and give birth to more towers like this one in the future. You hear me, Emschen? By the way, I should probably tell you, I still haven't fully decided. I'm literally with half foot in either side of the camp. On the one hand, you know, triumph over death. I don't think that's a good thing. But I also don't want to destroy the kin. I don't know. But I'm going to go with this one. I hear you, loud and clear. But you're an idiot, Anatomy Borak. Skilled surgeon, maybe, but a lousy doctor. And a terrible player as well. You waste your final move sucking the poison from the wound, when you could have strangled the snake once and for all. I may be myopic, yes. I'm always thinking with my heart, or my hands. The terrible player, you waste your final move sucking the poison from the wound, when you could have strangled the snake once and for all. By leaving the tower? I feel like I'm missing a point again. Anyhow, J. Number 1. One of the couriers was killed by Tarkowski to save the polyhedron. His reasons are his own. He doesn't know how the world works. But maybe the polyhedron should survive. Maybe it deserves to. So again, nice kind of point of consideration, showing and emphasizing that the player, as the character, really have the opportunity to make a call here. And I think last time I mentioned already, because this is all infected, it strongly feels like they are navigating you to start with this one first. Almost like it points you to, you know, find your ending over here. Not sure. But I may also be just reading into it, so who knows. Anyhow, we should quickly get back out of the infected area and make our way over there. Okay. Just click check. Can we go straight, a little left? That's through here. I need to be mindful again, just in case there's one of those thugs coming close, so I have enough stamina to run away just in case. And the clock is ticking. Quick check. Yep. Around the corner. Apologies, I don't know what the heck is happening with my voice today. It's been a long day in the office, unfortunately, but I feel like I have a frog in my throat. So, if it does sound like it's cracking up a little bit, that's because it actually is. Okay, straight through here, here, and then we should already be there. Okay, let's quickly get something to drink. Oh, it's not too bad. Nah, we should probably wait a little bit more, right? Although, you know what? Let's use one of those. Okay. Nice, okay. I always like it if it doesn't go back entirely, then it feels like a lot more worth it. Let's just walk for a bit. Just so we can replenish our stamina. The only thing I am considering is whether I should continue to pursue that second career straight away, or, you know, when this one changes, do we make a quick beeline over here or not? Or do we try and find him and see? Because, yeah, I don't know. A little bit up here. Oh. Just some minor stuttering again. Anyway, almost there. Should be here somewhere, right? See it? Not yet. There he is. Okay. Alt. Okay, okay. Show me your hands. Take a look. I'm healthy. 3 steps back. Rear. March. Where's block? I'm on an errand. There, a stone. Looks like a bird's beak. That's where the fighting's moved to. Now, civilian. 3 steps back. And march. It's called Roston. And calm down, okay? Everything's gonna be fine. Okay. One courier was caught in a crossfire between soldiers and mutineers. I can follow the traces of the fight. Yes, I can. But should I? Okay. Just give me a second. So, go over here. Running the risk of being shot again. Go over here. Move. I think it was here. And do this line again. And part of me really wants to just see if we can we avoid getting shot from this long line of soldiers that came here, if we make this long line around it. For about 10 hours we could easily do that. Shall we? Let's take one immunity booster quickly, just mainly to get the exhaustion a little bit back. Let's try it. Want to try something at least different. Compared to last time, I don't want to do exactly the same thing. And even if it is just for entertainment value. I don't know, some of you are probably thinking now, no, why are you doing this? Go the other way. But this is what we're gonna do this time. Go towards the polyhedron, meet the changeling, survive. Hopefully. The rain is kicking in again. More over there. No, it's just another tree. Sometimes when you see those little shadowy outlines in the far distance, it kind of feels as if there's already a person waiting for you. Okay. We should be close by. You know what, before we talk to the changeling, maybe I can just scout out if there's a way up here. I don't think so, to be honest with you. I don't think we've missed a way. Because we ran pretty much straight back that line that I just came now. There. Oh wait, there is a way up here. Oh, hang on a second. This is how we can get around it then. Okay. Again, unless you've been here, or know that this is going to happen and scout the area before. So many corpses. What happened here? Where's the courier? It's directly after here, so we just need to, in quotation marks, need to remember it.
The left hand doesn't know what the right's up to. And the right doesn't know the left's secrets.
Don't judge anyone. Don't punish anyone. Yeah, right. That good book of yours got any more wisdom? Next you say it wasn't you. What happened here? There was a fight. The commander's soldiers cornered a group of mutineers, demanded they lay down their arms. The mutineers began to shoot. Look, all those wounds are from bullets. I was following the general, heard the shooting, came here. I tried to heal them. I have a healing touch. Didn't you know? So how many have you healed? What an amazing act of healing. There must be at least 12 corpses here. So you came when it was already over? Who won? Where's the general? I don't know. Tell me, who are you? I'm a child of God. God reveals himself to people by my hands. And modest too. I don't know anything anymore. My faith is gone. It used to be so firm, and people believed in me too. No one doubted my sainthood, but now I'm just not sure. Have you really been saving people? How many have you cured? Over the course of, 11 days? 300 or so. I haven't counted. But today I couldn't heal anyone. I was late. 300? But you can save so many more. You have the panacea. No, I don't. Not yet. Not yet. But you've figured it out, haven't you? You know how to make the cure? I may know the way, only it's horrible. Have I? I know now that the world is very different from how I saw it before. What if I'm still missing something? You're right, I know what to do, and for that I need to find a courier carrying orders from the Inquisitor. Have you seen him? You mean the one in the water over there? He didn't drown. He was shot too. Otherwise I could have... What? In the water? So the papers are destroyed. Are they important, those papers? That's alright. He's not the last courier, but I need to hurry. They were meant to persuade your general to fire in the right direction. You know what you need to do, don't you? I can tell you do. You said so yourself. I'll tear the thorn from Earth's body. The tower must be destroyed. I debilitate the town to protect what little of it remains, to give it a future of a sort. I'll spill rivers of blood, as was foretold. All Boraks break bones, rend tissue, and vivisect still living organs. A Borak must spill blood. No, I don't. It's not that simple. I still have some time to think. I spill rivers of blood. You said it yourself. You know what you have to do. So do it. Such is your fate. I guess that's the only way to overcome it. Acceptance and understanding. Without understanding, you would be enslaved by it. But now, you might actually master it. And life will continue. And there will be a future. You'll do it, won't you? I will. I won't. Don't push it. I will. And one more thing. In a moment, soldiers will come here. If they see you, they'll shoot. They're not bad people, it's just how it is. Don't attack them, alright? I'll deal with them myself. It's going to be fine. No one has to die. If you just leave this place quietly. And what exactly will you do? Read them from your good book? No, I have no choice but to protect you. Are they coming for you? Good people don't shout innocents. Thanks for the warning, I guess. They're coming for you. It's all because of me. I've done that to them. But they won't hurt me. Please, if there's a sliver of trust in you, just leave. You can't talk to them. There's no other solution. Only fight or flight. And there's no need to spill more blood. We'll see. Okay. Where's she gone? Okay, let's hurry the F up and get away from here. Oh no. There they are. There goes my plan to go this way. So, there's more of them. I can't leave that way either. Well, what am I supposed to do? Okay, looks like my plan is still working though. Oh, couldn't take this one. Anyhow, let's quickly... Yeah, so I've moved all the way around. Let's put this there. I mean, I should be seeing it because it's the only way on our map anyway. Oh, it's already 2 o'clock. Holy. Doesn't feel like we have an awful lot of time. At the very least, this time we escaped that scenario, so that's already a plus. I wonder if we could have done without it, or if after the long search for that other courier, if we would have still had to come here just to make sure that we know that the third courier is essentially also taken care of. I don't know. Maybe, if I finish this successfully, maybe one of you enlightened people could let me know in the comments section. If not, don't worry about it. As I've mentioned already, I will definitely have a second playthrough. To be fair, maybe even more. I'm not sure yet. But I definitely want to see, especially if at the beginning, if I do things differently, now that I know what the different statuses mean, like when it shows that the person is in danger, you know that district obviously is where the plague is currently, but also meeting certain characters and wasting a lot less time, and knowing that Shere Khan has all of those goodies available for you from early on. There's just so many things. It's like I haven't even finished the first playthrough and I'm already itching to, make this second attempt. Because because in your head you already play out those things so differently to what we did this time around. Okay, still quite a bit to walk. We should be there momentarily. Let's regain some stamina again, because we need to do quite a bit more walking, as we know. Let's see. Already 3 o'clock. Okay, almost there. There we go. Good sir. That makes me so nervous. Got a smoke? No. How about a drink, buddy? Drink of water. Or something stiffer. You aren't cheap as hell. Here's some water. How the hell did we get into this? We've lost 3/4 of our troops in 2 days. General Ash's troops. There were 5 times fewer of us at the forts, can you believe that? And just 11 killed in action. 118 wounded. Ashes has always protected his people. But here, all hell broke loose under us. 3/4. That's 600 people pushing daisies. Where's Ashes? The fighting moved toward the factory, and ended there, I guess. Don't worry, soldier, you'll survive, maybe. It's not enough that Sandpest moves you down, you have to shoot each other too. Don't worry, you'll survive. Is that sandpox really transmitted by thought? Heard about that. It's not a pox. Just wash your hands and only drink water that's been boiled. Okay. Wait, what? Jay, this was different. One courier was caught in crossfire between soldiers and mutineers. I think I found someone who might know of his fate. Oh. He got that from this conversation? Interesting. But he said near the factory. I mean, I guess it is near the factory. Anyhow. Thoughts? Something else. Demolish the polyhedron, spill rivers of blood. Make enough panacea for everyone. This is the only way to grant the town a future. Spare the polyhedron. Get rid of the polyhedron. Nothing's really helping, and I think it all boils down really to whatever it is that we think is best to do. Alright, sorry, I want to check. Hunger is creeping up a bit, so let's use another kashk. And let's have another drink. Okay. And let's move out, I guess. Have to be somewhat careful because we know that this area obviously is infected. That would be it. Close the end and then get the Sandpest again. That fire has been burning since the very beginning. How much wood have they been going through? Let's check. Yeah, almost there. Okay, still clear air. Oh yeah, that is when we came out. That was when the kin were waiting for us, right? Oh, no, a little bit further. Yeah, we're just at the edge of it. So it's not yet impacting our health. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, and which was it? Number 3. Sorry, because I know that the guy obviously was then going to attack us later on. First we need to talk to this lovely gentleman. Who are you? Not me, Borak. Another Borak? Funny meat you. So many Boraks around these days. I'm the only Borak around. Look over there, at the stage. See? That's a Borak too. He was running after the general with some papers, but his foot slipped. Now he's preparing for an operation, gathering his thoughts. Here are my conditions. One of us got a bit punctured. A lovely soul, really. Very dear to me. So whoever fixes him is Borak in my book. Explain. Aren't you an educated man? Do I need to make myself even more clear? Yes. You'll extract the bullet. Don't worry about your gear. We got everything covered. Leftovers from your predecessors. Then you'll patch the hole. He's got enough of them. Well, either you do it or that clown will. If our pal survives, you're free to drag your sorry asses to that general of yours. If he doesn't, you're both dog food. Food for dogs, Borak. So he claimed to be Borak? I guess he really wanted to survive. And since he did, now he owes us. Okay. Just like Grief's errand on the first day. Well, Grief, and here I thought you were the bad guy. It's true. Oh, that reminds me, that was indeed the very, very first thing that we had to do. Where's the wounded? Jay. They won't tell me. They won't let me talk to the courier until I patch up the bandage. Or force my way through. Yeah. Okay. I don't have much experience with gunshot wounds. Common sense says I can't get the bullet out safely in these conditions. But I know the lines. Or at least, I think I do. Hey there, grab him. And get ready to hold him down if he struggles. Boil water, lots of it. I think... Oh, I can't remember what we did. Get me all the bandages you can. Rip all the cloth you can find to make more. I think I said boil water, lots of it. He was shot in the stomach. That's bad news. He's almost a goner. Wounded is wearing a sweater and several shirts at once. Guess he was hoping the layers of cloth will protect him from sandpest. Okay. Get my hands on some alcohol, preferably not the drinking kind. Cut off clothing. It obstructs the wound. I think we need to cut off the clothing. The wound doesn't look good at all. A ricocheting rifle round, by the looks of it. But I feel like he has a chance. Wash the wound water, clean it with alcohol. Strap his torso with cloth, both above and below the wound. Yeah, I think that's what we did. The patient's breath gets hoarse, he's gurgling and wheezing. Search the wound with tweezers. Gently now. A few incisions. Calm the patient down. No. Search the wound with tweezers. It looks like the wound is less dangerous than it first seemed. The bullet didn't go in deep enough to do major damage. However, the wound is contaminated with pieces of dirty cloth. Time to drain some cleaner cloth. Someone knock him out already. Gently pull the wound wider apart. With clumped bandages impossible to see. With some cleaner cloth. Something hard inside. Something small. Bone fragment? Don't think so. Not in the stomach. Pull it out, whatever it is. No time for dawdling. Touch it with my finger. Pull it out. Metal. That's the bullet. Come here, little thing. Pull it out steadily. It's done. Clean the wound again, then apply bandages. Easy stuff. He's a survivor, that one. If he lives, I'd like to talk to him when he feels a little bit better. Okay, good. We got through this one more time. Time to talk to the courier. Oh yeah, it was not him, it was behind you. The resemblance is striking. Who the fuck are you? Are you a courier with Inquisitor's papers? No, I'm not a courier. I'm Artemy. Though I have seen the guy. Almost got him. Artemy? What the hell? I am your successor. And I get it. I don't want a successor. I'm not over yet. Oh, I see. Well, hello, Artem Burak. I'm a new actor. Your successor, so to speak. A continuation of you. A new actor is only hired when the old one's dead. Why has this rule changed? It's all very confusing now. The director washed his hands of this whole business. Said we're on our own. No script at all. But I got paid in advance, so here I am, doing the work I'm supposed to do. And here I am working for free. What are your skills? I succeed you. Don't hurt me, human. I'm your mirror. Don't kill me. I'm your guide to immortality. As you die, I'll succeed you. What? I embarked on your path in advance to make sure the threat doesn't snap. I walked in your footsteps. I've been to the river, spoken with the changeling, seen the soldiers in the fog. What have you done to them, by the way? Did you shoot or run? Anyway, I don't hinder you at all, but I have made a new connection. You love connections, don't you? What kind of connection? You and I are connected, both alive, both playing the same person simultaneously. That means we've defeated it. What's so bad about that? Playing? Are you kidding? I'm the real thing, the actual person, the one and only. Defeated what? You hardly look like a conqueror. Fate. Alright, let's play at Fate then. Where's the courier? My stage directions went like this. Today, the Haruspex looks for the courier. Burak tries to ambush him so that he doesn't deliver orders to the general. So I tried to kill him. And failed. Oh, so he did try to... I think there's subtly a hint in here. So this is another string that says that he doesn't deliver the orders to the general. Which means not shooting the polyhedron. That's what he did. But he shouldn't be here. So I try to get him. Where is the courier? Hell if I know. He wanted to live, so he ran. Understandable, really. Tell me your name. I am Isidor Gassar. I follow in Artemi Burak's footsteps. I'm trying my best to study him. That's all I want. So, can we go our separate ways? No, this world isn't big enough for both of us. I think I'm starting to understand. Fine, succeed me. I wonder how it'll end. I'll be the one to succeed you, and now I'm off to find the courier. One courier is still out there in the streets, bleeding. How do I look for him? Damn it. Yeah. And this is, yep, like last time. This is where I went blank, but he seems like he's not attacking me this time around. It's odd. Didn't I use the same thing? Okay. I must have said something different last time. Oh yeah. I think I may have said that the world isn't big enough for both of us. Wonder what kind of consequence that's going to have then. Okay, I think this time around though, I'll make another save here. Just in case. Alright, let's think about this. It's 4 o'clock. We have... I don't want to say we have another 6 hours because that's when they disappear. So let's say we have another 5 hours. He said he left in the streets. The Haruspex went out to find the courier to kill him. Let's try and think about this logically. I have one thought, but I don't know if that makes any sense. See, all of this here is infected, right? Say you're attacked, you got in a scuffle, you're frantic, you're trying to run away. Would you maybe try to get... Do you not pay attention to the pest lurking around? Because you can obviously see that in the air. Or do you pay attention to that? And do you try to get away from it? Because again, we could obviously look through here, and seeing that this game is incredibly difficult, I could easily see that. I think last time I said maybe, you know, Our Father's House could be the aim again. Just overall for the game, maybe that would make sense, but I don't know. We still don't have an idea where the general might be, by the way. We have zero clue about this. But I am trying to think, if you're running out And you can see, shit, all of this area here, all of it is engulfed by the disease. So I'm wondering if he could still be somewhere here, basically, in this area. Because at the very least it would mean you're staying clear of the infected zone. But I just, like I said, I don't know. I mean, it wouldn't really make sense to go to our lair again. But, and it's really just it's just the thought that occurred to me when I popped open the town window again. Because you see this red thing and you're like, oh, maybe you're gonna... Would you try to get away? So we have a bit of time. So you know what, why not? Let me just look around here. There's an entrance into here as well. So maybe let me just have a look at that first. We have some time. Oh, I forgot about that again. Waiting for you, waiting for you. Tell us now. Will you fulfill your duty? Sign by Nakatange. What do you want to tell me? I've heard these words before. What duty is it now? Who are you bizarre creatures? Mebekin. I've heard these words before. What duty is it now? Your words were for your father then. Now speak for your mother. Mother Bodo, Earth, awaits you. What is she waiting for? Bitikaran, Ubsh stands at our doorstep. A big loss. All that remains of us is here, before you. I know there are few of you left. What do you fear? You need her blood. If you let blood out of Earth, Mother Bodo will die. Is that what you want? Bullish, be alish. I can't help it. This sacrifice must be made. That's the opposite of what I want. So they are now pressing me to make that decision. Save the town, kill Mother Bodo, kill the kin. Leave them alive, continue the suffering. I think last time I said that's the opposite of what I want. Let's see what happens. I can't help it. This sacrifice must be made. If Mother Bodo dies, so do we. So Bolon Buzarlaka. It hurts. It frightens us. So few remain. It is not terrible to die. What about losing something for all time? I pity you. I think that was the same. I pity you, pity the weak and the doomed. It's a pity when the last Aurochs goes extinct. Earth is killing us. Mother Bodo devours her children. She disgorged this horrible plague, so her blood will erase it. All is connected. All is as it should be. Take pity on us. Why me? You are doomed. You are the past. You will inevitably die, ground down by time. I really need that blood. This is beyond me. I'm a doctor responsible for the town. It is in agony, but something can still be saved. I do pity you. Bekara. Emshin chooses words carefully. Who is to judge him? But, take pity on us. What do you want from me? I pity you, I truly pity you. What do you want from me? Take pity on us, Esseger. Kill not our mother. Before the eyes of the kin and earth, this I say, I, son of Mother Bodo, will not harm her. The sky is my witness. I feel like if we're doing this and then go against it, I don't know. I feel so sorry for them. I mean, those two, look at them. But then how can we justify letting this continue still going on? Oh my god, why is this so difficult? Who will take pity on me? Then this is our goodbye. Bayatai Emshem. Bayatai Esseger. Bayatai Kolboin. Bayatai Kayala. Bayatai Katange. Oshishda. Go. Go. I still have time to think. Go. I still have time to think. One courier still alive. He's wounded. Where could he be? Let's see what happened here. Still alive, bleeding. If the papers reach General Block, living Earth will die forever, along with all its wonders. The last couriers out in the town. Where? All this time, the town whispered directions to me, but now it's silent. For the first time, I'll have to think for myself. Really? For the first time? Okay, let's go to the left first. Although that probably would be too easy. Yeah, and we can't even go through here. Can we see anything through here, though? No. Okay. Let's do this first. I just want to see. I want to see if I'm... Nothing here. Oh. There's something. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Man. Could that be the courier? Shoo, shoo. Oh, but we don't have any... We don't have any matches. Because I think that could have helped, maybe. Oh, should I just run in? I feel it's a trap. I really feel like it's a trap. Okay, let's have a look. Let's see where we are. Oh yeah, here. So we're still going around. No, here's where the stuff is. So we don't want to continue here. Okay. So I just want to make sure I remember this point exactly next to the pharmacy. Alright, alright. Let's go through here. There's nothing here. Oh no, you're just my ferryman. No, I don't want to travel by boat, sorry. Exhaustion is creeping up. Okay. We need to do something. Let's get a little bit of that back. Okay, it's not here. Oh, okay. So along the train tracks, maybe? Could be. There's no indication whatsoever. This is so annoying. Oh, our bull is back. Hello, can you help me? Carne eret by Nagi? Wait, what? Ah, shoulda. I don't know, I haven't seen them. I wonder if the bull is asking us if we've seen the kin. Kyr. Yes, a grave, a tomb. Grave? Lucerne, say no more. What do you mean? Be Alish. Do not kill. Do not kill. Oh, mother bother, oh. Then again, who cares what you say? Here it is, the scariest day of my life. You haven't let me down, by Allah, kindred. So should we leave it? I don't know. Wait for the bull to speak. Okay. So he definitely got back. Hang on, what the heck? What the The wounded courier needed me. Once again, I was too late. You don't... That's him. Why is he... Sorry, I need to... What? So that the time doesn't progress further. Why is he here? We came from here. It doesn't make any sense. Why did the courier come here? He wanted to make sure that we get the notes. Of course, so we can finally make the decision. Okay. Hey, at the very least that wasn't too far off, right? He did actually run away from the infection. Okay. I would have not expected to look here at the lair. I just saw this little bit of color and I thought, what's that in front of the door? Okay. That means it's crunch time now. So what do we do? So the bull, I think the bull clearly said not to shoot the polyhedron and to leave it. I think it's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I think I'll leave it. It's kind of what I had set out to do last time. It ultimately didn't end up doing. I need to find some space. Shit. Is there anything else I can? I don't think I will need this anymore. Okay. Oh, what happened now? 3 things. If I burn the papers, or at least hide them until 22, soldiers will leave without firing. The living won't die. Earth's wonders will survive. If I bring the papers to the headquarters, there will be a bombardment. The polyhedron will be demolished. Rivers of blood will spill. Enough to make the panacea for everyone. The army's leaving. I hold the last copy of the Inquisitor's papers. Will there be a bombardment? I have to decide before 2200. Oh, this is so difficult. I'm sorry. But I think I've made up my mind. On this playthrough, the polyhedron will survive. Paper ordering the demolition of the polyhedron, signed by Aglaya Lilich and sealed with the inquisitorial symbol. Oh, I can't burn it. Or maybe because I don't have, yeah, I don't have any anyway, so. We see. If I burn the papers, or at least hide them. How could I burn them? I have nothing here to burn stuff, do I?
The price of salt is going up. People are hoarding it. It's like we're at war.
You're not wrong, my little friend, you're not wrong. Can we use anything here? Upgrade? No, that's still the same. Tinker. No. Is there anything here, maybe? Maybe at the candle. We have one candle that has been burning for a very, very, very long time. Okay. Yeah, honestly,
Put
don't.
my trust in Paw, Claw, and Whisker. Not you, Drifter.
Should we just go to sleep, maybe? Okay. I will save again. No, you know what? I'm not gonna save. We've made up our mind. This is what we do. Sleep. What is it? 6 o'clock. So we just need 4 hours, right? Wait, before I go to sleep. Oh. What's happening now? Alright, you guys. This is it. The polyhedron will survive. At least this time. Kind of had that suspicion, yeah. The Udurk is the living earth. Ancient Aurochs return from the depths of time. Time is up. My delay made the choice for me. What does that mean now? Can't really talk to you. There's nothing anymore in here.
Don't spit into the wind. For your own sake. If nothing else.
Okay. Nocturnal ending. Day 12, in which the lights die out. 3. The fun has a reward for me. Does it carry on? Has a reward for me, okay. Coda. The world is returning to life. What does it mean for me? Now I can kill people with tinctures and store-bought medicine. 3 types of medicine are used to heal people: tinctures, painkillers, and antibiotics. Oh, this was the knowledge we gathered over time. We're back on the train station with our fellow traveler from the very beginning. September's been rough this year. I thought you'd ask how I got into this coffin. And just who are you? Yes, it's been a rough September. You survived death. This is your victory. You're the only survivor. Survived death? Is this some kind of joke? So I'm going to live forever now. Only survivor? Or maybe you're not the only one. I don't know how many you've managed to touch. Or will manage to. You still have the entire rest of the day to share your goodbyes with whomever you wish. To touch the last few souls. Goodbyes? What's the point? You took pity on your town. You went where love led you. You decided the last of the miraculous creatures must not be deprived of their lives. You realized the plague itself was alive. You cherish everything alive. Look, the town is grateful to you. It has changed. What's going to happen to the inhabitants? I don't know. I'm letting them go, you hear? I'm officially waiving my claim to them. Go say goodbye. They want to say goodbye to you too. Thank you, fellow traveler. It matters. Where will you go then? To the heart of the town, the central square, to, I don't know, the theater. I don't have much of a choice. Don't worry, you'll have a choice there. Besides, you've already done all you can. All that's left is a bit of business to wrap up. Things that concern you alone. And you. Who are you? Who cares about you? I see. It's true. I'm no one. You know what? I actually like myself. I've walked my path well these past 11 days. I can respect myself. I think we did. Yep. Oh. Sticky. Hey, little buddy. Listen. Where did they come from? So you can see them too. They're kinda hard to miss. What? Are they not real? Like a hallucination? Oh, it doesn't seem so. What are they, anyway? Aurochs, the bulls of steppe legends. Bosturok. That's what they call the bull that created the world. I thought he was unique, one of a kind. Aurochs. All the streets are like those old tales of yours. Like that book, Bauromeges. Is this it? Did the steppe flood us all? That's the name. Bauromeges. A tale of the world's creation. I had no idea you read those kind of books. What will become of everything now, huh? Come on, tell me. Hey! I don't know. Let's walk around and witness what we've done. This is what I wanted, you know, to preserve things almost extinct. Things that would otherwise be ground to dust by time, because tomorrow had no place for them. Oh. Okay. I don't know. Oh, murky.
I'm all damp and washed out now.
Beautiful, isn't it? Like a real home. It is beautiful. Don't just stand there. Choose yourself a corner. This is your new home now. You're not planning to going back to that icky cellar of yours, are you? You've done all you can there. No reason to go back. Nuh-uh. This place is a bit tight for the two of us. How is it icky? It's not icky. I'll come back later, alright? This place is a bit tight for the two of us. Well, let's live here anyway. Please. Set it all up for us, see? It's pretty, and warm, and pretty. And the train car will travel one day, and we'll go to the sea together. Please, stay? Fine, let's live here. No, but I'll drop by, and we'll travel to the sea one day. I'll find a new house for us, big and spacious. Lots of vacant houses around here now. No, but I'll drop by, and we'll travel to the sea one day. I have the feeling if you choose the first option, you might not get to say more goodbyes. You should be happy. I kinda did what you asked me to do, I hope. Oh, so many people now.
Truth does not do as much good in the world as its counterfeits do evil.
Well, we're leaving. Why? Across the steppe on foot? No, why? I have no place here anymore. It's not true. What else could I do? Anything. Why leave? This town is no longer mine, no longer human, no longer rational. It doesn't accept the likes of me anymore. But why leave? Why leave like this? I didn't really have a choice. Would living in this new world strain your common sense and judgment? Is that it? Are you scared the sandpest will come back? It will, but it's no longer a threat to us. The bulls, is that it? They scare me too. They came back, but will go eventually. And, well, aren't they beautiful? The past resurrected. Who could imagine? Would living in this new world strain your common sense and judgment? No. You don't understand. Then what is it all about? Yes, the weird, magic, inexplicable beings have returned to life. But wouldn't it be a shame to lose them? Have you no pity? You know, humans are all about warmth. All that happens is just a consequence of that. Warmth and love. Although I'm not a fan of the word, but do I make any sense? No. So this is it. There, ahead of you, nice death. I'm just bad at putting it all into words. I understand, but look what happened here is the greatest victory of life in history. Yes. Why do you have to go then? Because I must. Simple as that. Well, I can't stop you. Okay?
What?
Nothing. Who is this?
My blood is getting thin.
Oh, Victor Kane.
That's a sign of something, isn't it?
What does it all mean for us all? Do you remember me? I think I do. You belonged to our house, didn't you? Oh, no, pardon me. You were a courier, right? You brought in deliveries? Maybe not. Sorry. But your face does seem similar. Familiar, sorry. I'm a doctor, Artemi Burak. Artemi Burak? No, sorry. I don't remember the name. You will? No. Will you come with us? The path ahead is long and hard. The more go, the better our chances. No, I have a different path. I'll catch up with you later. No, I have a different path. Wow, how many more are there? Is this all the surviving people?
With every breath, your soul drains slowly away. So just keep your mouth shut and don't let it slip out.
Perhaps there I can build whatever I failed to build here. At least I won't have to stand knee-deep in the mud. Did you not build enough? It's not mud, it's earth. Okay.
A firm hand's useless if the heart is soft.
What it all entails. Your eyes are so hollow. Do you recognize me? No, I don't. Who are you? It doesn't matter. It seems like it really doesn't matter. So they all don't remember me. Oh, yeah, we hadn't met him. Okay. More people? Oh.
This is it. No more games. No one needs us.
Don't stand in my way. Let me through. Don't go. Okay. So even the kids are leaving?
When the cats are real.
Interesting. I think yeah, maybe I must... Not maybe. I think I misunderstood part of it then. So I get that this is the outcome and the result that saves the kin. But I kind of thought it would include the kids.
I will grow real wings. Heavy, lifting wings.
Hey, what does it all mean? For me, personally? You have to know. Do you recognize me? Of course I recognize you. I knew it. I knew you wouldn't forget me, not you. Where are you all going? Over there, towards the lights. There are no lights, only darkness. Towards death, towards the step. It takes a train 3 days to cross it. Are you with us? Yes, I'll always be with you. Oh.
A smart person crosses the stream
Ah, Julia.
where it's the shallowest. But I'm not smart.
It'll be better there. Fine, go if you want. Oh, I guess that was the last one. Oh, hello again. The Overseer, the Changeling. And we're back at the center. I never thought I'd end up here. No matter how hard I tried to get inside, I couldn't. Admittedly, I was pretty scared of this place. I'd never been here either until recently. How do you like it? It's no place for children. It's antithetical to your world. Kids and beasts inhabit the opposing ends of the Veil of Life. Until recently. Thought it was just a factory building. Or storage, maybe. Cold. Hooks, chains, meat smells. Those things you describe are in hell. We'll see them in due time. Well, it does smell of meat, blood at least. It is a factory building. It does smell of meat. And what are those sounds? Is there a beast howling? Or just the wind? It's the earth, turning about in her slumber. This place is closest to her. There's this pit here, Hell's Gate. The howling comes from there. Those are the spirits of ancient bulls saying hello. Allow me to translate. What are these humans doing here? Especially that small one. Earth turning in her slumber. I was asking seriously. That was a serious answer. Oh. Should have spoken to the other ones first. Aspity? Oh, they are the... Oh, there's many of those bulls now. I say many. It's 2 at least.
I hope the dead mistresses remain dead. We need neither Nina nor the Eagle Mother here.
Bekara, you've done everything right. Cuban, dear son, knit together the town that your father unraveled. The kin came to power again, threw the town off its back, left it for Earth to devour. Mother Bodo triumphs. Swok had her harvest. Sated, she now slumbers for a long time. In the end, it turned out the way you wanted it, huh, Saba? I thought you were dead. Why do you call me that, Saba? You're not my mother. Turned out the way you wanted it, huh? I wanted less. I never expected this. Neither did I. Enishiun kun geschäbsche. Look at me, Esager. How I love you. How I admire you. You are a true Emshin, a true knower of the lines. You chose the path of love, the path of pity. You took pity on us, the weak, the dying, the doomed. Unente, I did. From their graves, things that had no place in this new world looked at you. Weak, dying, depleted things. Yet you saw life in them. Your gaze revived the unliving. You poured our blood back, returned us our lives, refused to let us be buried. Gaze at me, Emshin. I mean it. There's no need for this. I just wanted to preserve a sliver of the miraculous in this world. Yeah, I think that's probably it. You came into your father's inheritance, Emshin, following the lines. Drawing the lines, you wove the town back into its proper shape and never betrayed your people. We stared at you mutely, said our goodbyes, resigned ourselves to fate, yet you never abandoned the weak, never abandoned us. Enough, Saba Usptai, stop it, temper your rapture. I'd like to think that, but the Sandpest will return, and will destroy those connections again. Your son will come then, wrap it all up after you. I'll have a son. You already do, and you'll have more, and a daughter, enough heirs to knit back whatever you unravel in your old age. Sounds good. Is that so? I didn't know. I don't want a fate like father's, I don't. Is that so? I didn't know. Oshishda, go. I will always watch over you. From beneath Earth's skin, I will watch over you. Wherever I can reach, I will protect you. Like Mother Bodo, I shall caress your step. See you again someday. Oh, okay. I'll become a new mistress. Have you figured it out? What sort of mistress will you be? It's not surprising. Can you at least tell me now, who are you? I am. What? Okay. What kind of human are you? Are you really a saint? I've been dead certain you're the plague. What kind of human are you? I don't know if I'm good or evil. Stupid words, anyway. But I'm trying to be gentle to others and hard on myself. I know how to sympathize and not judge. I try to love whoever I touch. It's the only answer I have. Well, that's what I wanted to hear. I hope things work out for you. You're still bizarre. I hope things work out for you.
I think they've fallen out of love with me.
Oh, I'll be the mistress of the dead. What does that mean, Grace? Did you know that the north wind is silver, the east wind is musky, the dawn wind is white, the west wind is violet? Weird colors. It's hard to tell white from silver. What's the difference? Musky. Is that a color too? Of course not. It's a smell. And a taste, too. So why do most winds have colors, but this one has a smell? It's an odd classification. But it's more interesting this way. If the winds were red, blue, yellow and green, they'd be very bland, don't you think? I guess you're right. Our mistresses used to be unbearably straightforward. Black and white, dark and light, evil and good, wild and warm. Too simple. It'll be more compelling now. Well, I'm glad the dead will have their own mistress. For personal reasons. Oh, for our father, I guess. And our friends. You're not the only one. This town has more dead than living now. You're right, it's easier to count the living, whereas the dead. I hope you take good care of them. They're thousands. You're just one girl. Well, not just any girl, a mistress. I hope you take good care of them.
They call
Taya.
me Mother Superior. Superior. That means better than you.
You're still going on about that? I'll be the mistress of bulls. How about mistress of the kin instead? Beche, Beche. And who will you be? Well, I was just looking for someone to help me. You're the one everyone will listen to after all. Bekara, you are a good man. You've got funny ears, but that's alright. That'll do. And I'll be the mistress of bulls. What about the kin, though? The kin are bulls. There are people in it, too. More bulls than people now. Much less human than before. It's so awesome now. Come and see for yourself. Will you come? Oh yeah, we'll have to now, someday. That was to be expected. And appropriate. Bekara, you'll make a great mistress. Bayaratai, kiddo. Oh, okay. I guess, should we go up? I like how it still pulls stamina from us. I wonder what would happen if we fall down at this point in the game. Would we still end up with Mark Immortelli? Our theater director? Would we? Would he cut our health again in half or something similar? Okay, but yeah, let's go up. Don't know if it's right, but it's the inkling that I have. I've only been up there once anyway in the entire playthrough, so why not, huh? Oh, see, there is someone. It was a pathologic it was a pathologic change in many lives, mine included. It filled me to the brim. What? Okay. More of the kids. We're wasting years copying what already existed and have no time to add anything original on top. That's a shame. It feels wrong for me to make confessions. No pressure. According to a certain treatise on war, each type of terrain requires a particular approach. If there's a mountain ahead, a river to the right, starvation to the left, and the foe ahead, the terrain is called desperate. The treatise gives only one piece of advice on overcoming it. Fight. Makes sense. Okay. I'll have you know, we used to want to change the world, and perhaps we did, a bit. But lately, it seems to me that all we're doing is trying to translate someone's childhood traumas and dreams. Wake the child up, and it all evaporates. What do you mean? It's a capricious child. Every day it demands more strength and attention than I could possibly have. Yet every minute spent on it is repaid in spades. I feel like I'm about to burst. It stole my time, but gave me a family. Cheers. Interesting kids. I constantly feel like a messenger who is to be shot for bringing bad news. Well, I know how that feels, trust me. Head deep in the second outbreak. I feel like I've grasped the idea of death, extracted its essence, that is present in the living too. Now I need to write my observations down, while I am yet unliving. He's wore a magic pie, a letter, silken, at gunpoint, blammy and asphalt drawings. I can't say it. Are your words falling apart too? Oh, can it be contagious? I accidentally shifted the trajectory of my life. This world wields uncanny power that changes anyone who touches it. Playing it is a challenge, making it even more so. I'm not sure if I made a terrible mistake when I rushed into it. I wonder if those are real descriptions from players. I still struggle to evaluate my degree of responsibility for all this. I offered so many ideas, yet made so few decisions. So how much of the result is on me? Would it have seen the light of day without me? Most certainly. But I hope my participation made it better. I dissolved in it and breathed it. Where's reality going now? Don't know, it just trudges on. I like new beginnings. Anticipation is the most invigorating part. That's why I was introduced to it so late. Oh well, relatable. My main fear is missing the opportunity to do something that matters. This is my door to leaving something after I go. I give up everything to go through this door, but I don't really know what's on the other side. Are you two twins? I failed to hold all that was dear to me, put it all on this altar. The sticky terror makes me lose control of my thoughts, but it's too late to give up. I go all in. I like it. It's the story of strong people in a tough situation. A story of responsibility. The will to cleanse your doubts. The power to go on despite the exhaustion and mistakes. The wrongness and incomprehensibility. It's hard, meaningful, and I am happy to be here. Good for you. This is a bizarre time that started with the courageous. Do as you please, and delved into, this is the only way to go. I'm not sure anything I wanted to say found its way here. You see. Each new person was a hope of miraculous salvation, but a year ago we finally faced it. No one had any obligations to become our savior. What about me? I'm here because they're dead. Who is to die so we stop failing? Is it right that I'm happy? It's not for me to judge. Are you the last few? The Red King. Or Red Prophet, I think it was. I think tackling the fourth wall so directly is kind of tasteless in the modern world. Am I being serious? Embarking on a journey, we often think that the goal is to get somewhere. But it may take years of wandering to see that it was never about the destination at all. Oh, come on. Deep, very deep. 5 years of my life, several hours of your leisure. I wonder if that's from a developer. Alright. My true desire was for this town to never have a direction or goal marker, not even once. It's intellectually offensive. Who do you have to be to thrust a map marker under a free person's nose, saying, here's your goal. You're too lazy and stupid to figure it out on your own. And I am not without mercy towards lesser minds, so I'll do the work for you. Go there. Go. And don't forget to thank me for choosing your goal for you. Love the powers that be. But that's not how it turned out. Interesting. Oh, there's one more. I love you all. Alright. That's it. I guess we can head down again. Apologies, this is a very long episode, I think. Oh, there's the head of the bull. That is so cool. Very eerie. But I guess that's the intent, right? I wonder how many different endings are there. Like, overall. I bet it's more than just the two. Like, destroy the polyhedron, or keep it. Let's not fall down now. We've made it this far. Where does it go down? Oh, over there. Oh! Oh, it was just loading, okay. I thought something was happening. Just want to quickly check around so that we're not missing anything. Because, I mean, I am fairly certain that I don't know if there is anything else for us to do in the town. Probably not. I also don't know if there's going to be like an ending, or if it just lets us walk as we please. Oh, those are the 3 we started. So let's see. Yes, about here. And this is an infected area. Doesn't seem to impact us anymore. Oh. I guess we follow the big bright light. It's sticky again. At first, I thought the step couldn't reach this quarter. The upper town, the stone yard, never welcomed the step. It was tough for them here. Too high. Lads used to say worms are best suited to the soil, but this place is all stone and sky. It was the Kane's territory. A different town. Ours, but different. Just don't call the Odong's worms to their face, it offends them. You're right, it's strange. It was the Kane's territory. Why are they here? Why are they all sitting by the crucible, looking at the cathedral? What do they care? Did they come to pray? Well, time to change. Pray to what? Time flows differently now, can you feel it? Well, times change. The Kanes said the cathedral changes time itself. That's why they made it. But who would believe that? Look around. Don't you find it believable? Fair enough. Anyway, kid, I clearly see what I've done now. I guess it's for the best. That was a nice stroll. Go home and wait for me, alright? What have you done? Saved all the things that surround us now. They were supposed to be ground down by time, to vanish. But now, they persevere. So that's what the Doctor's Oath was all about. Preserving life. I preserved all living things. Well, I made life interesting. It goes on, still as terrible and strange as before. People will have to find new roles in this ecosystem. Let's go with the first one. Sounds a little bit nicer. Oh. Ah, those ends it. This as well, but this one continues. So that's what the Doctor's Oath was all about. Preserving life. I preserved all living things. Even the sandpest? Yes, kid. Even the sandpest. Should I go in? Oh man, I just need to check. Yeah, this is gonna be long. Oh. I guess this is kind of a new ritual now. Okay. Oh, that's the strange girl that the bachelor was taking care of.
Don't you think my color's
Ever.
faded?
You were pretty pale before, but... Urman, Urman, Urman. Am I singing it right? Ori Keleria Basagan. You are, but in the wrong company. You're playing with fire. I'll take the first one because I don't know what it says. What? I don't know that many words yet. So you want to be an herb bride? You know, I've always felt torn, drawn to the steppe, to the herbs, to dreams of dancing with the brides, but also to the cathedral. I'm not sure why. I guess it's my fate. So I stayed home, neither here nor there, and now look, it's all come together. Yamaberke Basaganbai. What? It means Atta girl. You're walking a dangerous line here. What do you mean? Because they're dangerous. They'll eat you. What do you mean, eat me? Why? When? As soon as you finish the charming melody. During your first dance. Why? Because that's the step way. Go home, girl. Don't play with fire. Mr. Immortel. Let's go and have a chat with him and see what he says about our performance.
It is canny to conceal that one is uncanny.
Look who's here. Time to get real then. You wanted to come round. Let's see if it worked. So, what do you think? Are you back? Come round. I didn't faint. Back where? I don't think anything. Come round. I didn't faint. Who are you? What do you mean? Who are you? Artemi Borak. Who are you? I told you already. Is this some kind of game? Our respects. A warden. A gnawer of lines. The man who tore this town apart and bound it back together. Where are you? I'm everywhere. Back here, I came round, I guess. Back here. I was desperate at first. I thought we'd failed utterly. Like the astronomers of old, you know? The eclipse is short. It ends in the blink of an eye, and we missed the chance to observe and calculate everything we needed. And the next opportunity is a century out. Observe what? Calculate what? Humanity. Their limits. Their struggle to conquer death. This play wasn't the best. A flop, honestly. But it wasn't useless. I see much clearer now. And I know how to improve it. Next show will be better. How do you see it going? So there'll be another performance? A flop? You're too harsh. So there'll be another performance? Of course. The show must go on. Why? Wasn't this one torturous enough? We chose the wrong hero. Someone who didn't fear death at all. Disrespectful, crude, and flippant. We'll use a different archetype next time. A person obsessed with the idea of defeating death. Death's nemesis, so to speak. Someone who has studied it. The Bachelor. I think you're the one obsessed with death. Good luck with this smartass. He'll surely win. Death cannot be defeated, but it can be overcome. Not by prolonging life, no. The Struldbrock method is ridiculous and stupid. People aren't yet strong enough to bear their own internal hell, or rid themselves of it. That's not how you overcome death. We've found the true way. I'm all ears. How many of you were here? The actors who played the Haruspecs. I'm Borak. I'm not an actor. Where was the real Haruspecs? Around, somewhere on his own. He belonged to history, or just a story. In any case, you knew about his adventures beforehand. You planned them. Gradually, the actor became him. They would only act the part while replaying a section, and become Horus specs upon unlocking new events. When one died, another took their place. This line is made of small segments. It could be infinite, if not in length, then in width. Gradually the actor became him. How does one overcome death? They're broken into many separate beings. They step out of their feeble body, they transcend the self. That's what the Sandpers try to do. Depersonalize us. Really? They're broken into many separate beings. They step out of their feeble body. They transcend the self. They step out of their feeble body. The body is susceptible to death, as is the self, as is any being trapped within its bounds. They invite death the way a lantern invites insects. But that which is broken into many bodies, many selves, many perceptions, that thing can resist it. You're right. To connect two things, you must first break them apart, because connection implies difference, and previous separation. Only connections defeat death. It sounds too complicated. To be fair, I am inclined to say it sounds too complicated. This makes no sense. But this doesn't solve the death of the physical body, and bodies matter. Even towns have bodies. Even people become towns too. There's truth to that. I do like this, but I think this is right. I have been in a multitude of shapes before I assumed a consistent form. As an ancient poet once said, "Who are you?" Whoever. It's no one's business but mine. I'm Artemi Burak. Our work here is done. You can go to the dressing room and take off the costume. Remember the place? It's where you started. Good luck, and thank you for taking part in our daring experiment. No, I found myself, and that's where I'm going to stay. I'm Artemi Burak. I don't want to take this mask off. I'm going back to the town. Back there I'm expected and loved. Thank you. The act has worn thin, and I don't want to play anymore. So I guess I exit through the small door to the right, the dressing room, and go back home. Another trap? I don't want to choose a door. What if I stay here in the theater? Maybe even take your place. Would you like that, dear Mark? It's all over anyway. This choice is meaningless. But what does that mean for me? Maybe even take your place. Okay. Pathologic 2. What a game. Wow. Alright. We made it. And I very purposefully am not saying we beat the game. We certainly did not. What an interesting concept. I said it many times throughout, pretty much very early on already. I have never, in my many years of playing games, ever played anything even remotely quite like it. It took me quite some time to get into it. It's a difficult game for sure. It's confusing as hell, but my goodness, it feels rewarding. Your decisions really and truly count, and you are free to make choices. Yeah. I think I could probably create a video just talking about this, and probably once I start looking for things that I can only assume, there's probably already many of this. Hopefully many of much more intelligent people than I am. I am so looking forward now to, now I'm past the point of no spoilers. I really want to read up a lot more about it, want to understand more about it. Such a fascinating game. I really had a great time. Before I completely cut the cord and let the veil drop again, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who's joined me on this little journey. Thank you all for watching. I'm really, really grateful, especially for all the wonderful tips from all of you that have been extra careful not to spoil anything for the sake of people watching this, but also, of course, for me personally. And it helped me a great deal. It gave me enough inspiration and direction at those moments where I was very much lost. But yeah, I had a great time. I hope you did too. Yeah, I guess this is it. This marks the end of our, at the very least, first playthrough of Let's Play Pathologic 2. Awesome. I am gonna leave this here, and yeah, I haven't decided yet on what the next game is going to be. I need to take a bit of a look. There is quite a backlog. We've had a number of suggestions already in the past. Could be maybe a roguelite like Hades, but right now I'm feeling very much like, okay, I want to continue on, you know, strong stories and narratives, maybe also something paired with some challenging gameplay that isn't too easy and not just a walking simulator. But I'll have a bit of a look around. A couple of people obviously mentioned the predecessor to this game, Pathologic Classic HD. There was another one from the creators, I think The Void. But yeah, I'll obviously make sure that I'll announce it properly, but for the time being, once again, thank you so much for joining me, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Please look after yourself and see you fairly soon. Bye bye.